Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still under a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. All my viewers, all my current subscribers, thank you all so much. I know without you, my channel would not be what it is today, so thank you so much for being with me. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story series on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One. This is book one, which I've read out loud live on Facebook, and I uploaded all those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. If you've already read book one or watched all those videos, just know that book two is published and available. These high-quality paperbacks are available from Kindle Direct Publishing for only $15.99 each, plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. All right, everyone, so welcome. Welcome back. Let me explain what's going on here this week. Now, since we are the Mother Speaks Tarot and we just celebrated Mother's Day Sunday before last, I am celebrating Mother's Day all month long. We are receiving our messages from different mother energies. The first mother energy of the month, we asked for our messages through Mother Mary, Jesus's mother. Then the next week, which was last week, we received messages from my new Celtic goddess friend, Caradwyn. She is the goddess of the cauldron and also the maiden mother crone. And so this week we are receiving our messages from Mother Earth. And so I've got Gaia here and Mawu and our lovely globe. And you know, I realized that I was getting messages from Mother Earth, you know, kind of a lot. And so I realized that I wanted her to have her own tarot. So I went looking around. You guys know I've been getting new decks, investing in decks and stuff. And so I wanted one just for Mother Earth. And I looked under Gaia, I looked under Mother Earth, I Googled all this stuff, and I looked at a lot of decks, and they just weren't what I was looking for until I came across this one. Well, this is the book, actually. Let me show you the box here. This is the Nature Spirit Tarot by Jean Marie Herzl. And, you know, I had been getting a lot of messages from dragonflies, so this was one of the first messages. But look at the artwork, and it focuses on the animals and the plants. It focuses a lot on the earth. Okay, so I was really excited to get it. It's really beautiful. This is the book I was showing you. You can learn quite a bit. It's got its divinatory meaning here, but then it also tells you what is in the picture and you know what they are, and so you can learn a whole lot. And while I would love to read all of this to you with every card, we just don't have the time for it. But look, you know, the dragonfly is very important, and this is exactly what I was looking for. Okay, and the artwork is absolutely beautiful. I'm a Libra, and I like things to be colorful and beautiful. I also have a degree in paralegal studies, and so when I opened this up, I looked and I saw her copyright verbiage here, and I wasn't quite sure what she meant. So I sent her an email, and I told her what I do, and gave her the link to my channel, and I asked her if she would mind if I used her tarot for Mother Earth, and you know, if it's all right to go ahead and show her book and the way I do this. And she emailed me back, and she was very gracious, very sweet, and her energy is beautiful. And then I just really knew that this was the correct choice, and I'm very, very grateful to Spirit for pointing the way. So if you're looking for a good tarot for nature or for the planet, there you go. Now, of course, I needed some oracles, and I do have Earth Magic Oracle, but when I saw this one, well, there you go. There's another dragonfly. The Spirit of the Animal Oracle by Jody Bergsma. We're going to have at least 3 of these. We're going to pull at least 3, and So then when it arrived and I opened it up, I was shocked because all four, this is the back of the cards, all four of these animals are spirit totems of mine. I was meditating one night and a white wolf jumped into my mind. She was actually kind of a pinky mauve, like lavender, but I knew she was white. And the reason she was lavender is because that's the color of the crown chakra. When I close my eyes, I see the different colors of the chakras. And she jumped into my mind, into my head. I don't know how else other to describe that. And that's why I've got the white wolf here all the time. And then I'm not sure if it was a year or a few months after that or whatever, but then I was meditating and I saw just the face, not the rest of it, but just the face in brown light, which I was like, whoa, you know, because you don't have a, well, we do kind of have a brown chakra. It's the earth chakra, the earth star chakra. So I saw the brown face of a bear. And, you know, brown bear, grizzly bear, walking bear, I've resonated with all of those totems. Then the white buffalo calf, the story of the white buffalo calf woman really resonated with me. And earlier this week when I was telling everybody, like I'm telling you guys now, I was like, I really resonate with that. I don't know why. The reason I said that, though, is because I don't have Native American blood in me. But the more I thought about it this week, I realized that's because this is the sacred feminine. That's the mother, the energy, the feminine energy came to earth and gave us a gift as this white buffalo calf woman. And then I was getting a lot of this eagle, like all over the place. And as an air sign, I'm a Libra, you know, I mean, I was like, okay, well, it's a bird, it's air. But my spirit bird is the white dove of peace. So why do I keep getting the eagle? Well, I realized that this is my masculine spirit bird, and I realized that right before I got this deck. So, and now look at this. Oh, it's the grizzly bear. It's the grizzly bear. Now you see how beautiful these cards are. So then I was away for this weekend, and when I came back, this was waiting for me. And I couldn't find this deck in the box with the book and everything, so I ordered the pocket version. And there's my white dove of peace. And this is Gaia's Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. It took a while to get here. I forgot it was even coming because you know how sometimes you order something and it takes so long to get here, you forgot you ordered it. Anyway, I was really glad to get this oracle as well. It is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful cards. I mean, look at, so, all right. So let me explain how I read. As a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will, and I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain important lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and the wisdom level that is encoded in your soul. And so, you know, we do have free will, so we can fall in vibration with a lifetime, but if you can manage to rise in that vibration lifetime after lifetime, you eventually get to a place where you are what is called enlightened, and that an enlightened person can affect a lot of positive change on the earth. Now, there are things in your divine blueprint that cannot be changed. We write our blueprint that way. Those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you don't have. Okay. All right, let's get this going. Right here at the heart of everything, you have the Emperor in the reverse. This is a major arcana card. So interesting. Pisces and Cancer, which I just did. I do the water signs in the same night. I do earth, air, fire, water, all three signs in the same night. I often say this, that they often have the same card. Now, Pisces and Cancer just got the Empress. Okay, but it was like all the other readings, a bunch of the other readings this week got the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, so you're having some trouble with the non-divine masculine energy. This is the distorted masculine energy. This is like manipulativeness, stubbornness, just being mean and aggressive and possessive, just not good energy. This could also be an Aries. The Emperor card is the card of Aries. If you are dealing with an Aries, they may be feeling pretty cranky right now, or maybe they're just not feeling like themselves. But so there's a couple of ways to read this Emperor, and I just feel like there's somebody out there that has very strong masculine energy that is not in a good mood now. They are not acting very nice right now, and you're focused on it because this is what is at the heart of everything. Now, the next energy that we read is the energy that is crossing this one. And here you've got the Five of Swords. So what this is telling me, now when you have the energy that's crossing it, you always read it right side up. And this particular card, the position, like this one is what's at the heart of everything. And then we just say, well, this is just crossing it. Well, what does that mean? Well, it changes for me with each reading. So what this is the reason why you are dealing with this. This is basically a lot of the same thing. This card is a conflict that is not constructive as the Five of Wands can be. The Five of Swords is slander and gossip, cutting words, people trying to get one up on one another, people trying to, steal the limelight or whatever. But this is some harshness going on. This is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy because it's air energy. It's all about the mind. It's all about the intellect. And it's also all about communication. So this is cutting communication. This is someone saying cutting things about you. And so it's because they're in this distorted masculine energy. Sorry you're having to deal with that, Scorpio. Now here we have what's at the root of all of this, okay? So here we have another 5. Let me just tell you something. The number 5 is the number of change, okay? So when we get these 5s, they are bringing a certain amount of change, and they are also not the best energy because it is difficult things that give us problems, things that make us sad, that change things, okay? So right away here, what I'm seeing, okay, so the Five of Cups is mourning. It's when you've got a loss, okay? You've lost something. These 3 cups are like they're spilled over. When you have these little dead things of grass coming out of it, what that is supposed to symbolize is as if these cups had been filled with liquid and the liquid has all poured out. That's what that usually is. Whereas here, you might have flowers growing out of these cups, but this has dead, dry grass or wheat. And so these cups have spilled out. They've spilled over, and this bird is just mourning over its loss and not noticing the blessings. So what this is saying is that to me that you've lost a big part of what you used to have, okay? You used to have these 5 cups all filled. Now, 3 of them is just a little bit more than half of what you had. So, you know what I'm saying? You lost something pretty big. It meant a lot to you. However, when you have this card, the advice is to count your blessings, because you still have these. You still have these, and they're still blossoming. They're still in really good shape. Okay? So if this is at the root of everything, this is just saying that the reason you're going through these right here is because of this energy, because of the fact that you lost something, the fact that you're still mourning over it, the fact that you're not counting your blessings yet. Okay, and I say yet because sometimes when things happen, it takes us a minute to get out of the mourning. You know, like if somebody passed on, we don't, you know, we have to take some time to get over that. And not that anybody did, but well, if they did, I'm very sorry. But this isn't what this is about. This is about slander. This is about somebody being a dick to you, okay? And it could be because you've lost something, and you know, so you've already been kind of sad, okay? So sometimes when we've gone into a place where we've lost something, the universe gives us more to deal with, because this is where you're learning how to swim. See what I'm saying? If you learn how to float, this is like you jumping into the pool and you've finally learned how to float. This is the teacher telling you, okay, now it's time to paddle. You know what I mean? This will be more clarified as we go. Now, this is the card that is the energy that is moving out of your life at this time. Okay, so this is a people card, meaning this could be a child, this could be somebody who's a child at heart, like the Pentacles. This is earth energy. This could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. It could be a young Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. It doesn't have to be, but what this is this is someone who embodies this particular energy, which is, first of all, this could be a good news, good financial news, okay? But this is someone who is studying, someone who, this could also be, this is stuff like your finances are good, news about how your finances are good. This can be news about how you've attained a goal or something, or, you know, kind of like if you were in school, you got good grades. So what this is you know, but what I'm feeling from this right now, that this is kind of like a victory that you had in life. And you may have gotten a message about how you can now go further. Okay, so now that you've got this message, it's on its way out of your life. Okay, so yeah, it's a message. I don't think that this is well, for some of you it could be a child that was around for a while and now they're leaving, you know. That can always be what's going on. So now, for me as a reader, these next two cards are future cards, and that one's cool. I love that. Now, this is the, I'll just show it to you right side up. That's the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is about quick movement, something happening really fast, like the strike of electricity or something, you know. It's about communication too. So normally this is about a lot of communication, a lot of quick communication, as wands are about fire energy. Fire also equates to electricity. So when you have electricity and you have messages, what you have is probably a bunch of texts, a bunch of messaging, a bunch of emails, electronic communication, even if it's a bunch of phone calls. However, this is in the reverse, so I feel like there's no communication. It may be manifesting though, because you could have gotten say the Ace of Swords in reverse or something. So I feel like there's no communication, but it may eventually turn into a lot of communication and a lot of fast communication. Okay. Now, what I was just saying is that this is cool because I don't know, I just really like it when a sign's card comes into their own reading, a sign's major arcana card. And that's you. That's the death energy. Now, since you're Scorpio, you probably already know that the death energy isn't always about physical death. In fact, it's mostly not about physical death. This is definitely not about physical death. This is about somebody saying mean things. Somebody who is mature. Like, this is an emperor. This could be a father. This could be a grandfather, an uncle, or you know, it can be a woman who is particularly masculine in energy as well. And like I said, it could also be an Aries. This is someone who is saying sharp, hurtful things about you or to you, that it's a struggle for you. Okay. And you know what really sucks is that the root of it is because you're already wounded. That's ridiculous. People should not be doing that to you. If you're already wounded, you're already in mourning, you're already trying to heal from something, and then you've got this dick person being mean to you. So that is raising my hackles. Don't like that. Don't mess with my my viewers. I love them. So yeah, so this is your energy. This is the energy of big honkin' change. Okay? We all know that when someone or something passes away, that's a huge change. It's irreversible. But this is the energy this represents. There's a lot of different ways for things to change that are irreversible. There's a lot of major changes, okay? So there's going to be a major change. But since this is your card and it's right side up, Scorpio, I think you're going to feel like yourself again. I think, look at this. Look at how she's got the sun. It's beginning to rise. It reminds me of the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is when you've had a lot of backstabbing, but it's over and the sun is beginning to rise. That means that a whole new day is coming. And that's just what I'm seeing here. What are these? I'm trying to figure are these little red things? No, those aren't apples. Wow, look at that. What is that, a giant fly? Or are these tiny little... That's really interesting, isn't it? It looks kind of like both water and grass. What vibrant, beautiful colors, right? And I think these are berries of some sort. Anyway, so what this is saying, because this is your water energy, I just feel like there's going to be a huge change, but it's actually going to bring you some happiness. I feel like you're going to feel like your life is starting, maybe. The sun is going to start to rise in your life again here. You're going to feel good, I think. It's going to be a positive change. So that's awesome. Now, this is your hope card. And here we have the Five of Wands. And I was saying earlier, the Five of Wands is the conflict card, but it's constructive at the end, meaning there is some sort of struggle going on, but by the end, everybody is better off for it. You are hoping that you don't have to go through this conflict. You're hoping that you don't have to go through this struggle, even if it means everybody will be better off. So what we've got here are 3 5s. Okay. So look up angel number 555. But so because that will have another message just for you. But this is telling me straight off the bat that there's a lot of freaking change going on here. If you had one more five, you would have all the fives of the deck. Unless you also got like the Hierophant. Because then you would really have all the fives. So there's this is some serious change. Change in your emotion, change in the communication and how people affect your mind, change in what you hope for. Okay? Because I think that you're hoping that you won't have to go through this conflict, but guess what? You are. And it's going to work out for you. I don't know if it's going to work out for everybody here, but I think it's definitely going to work out for you. Yeah. Oh. Scorpio, this is your current state of being or environment. This is broken heart energy. I'm sorry. You know, if this is a dad, if this is a grandfather, an uncle, or a masculine type woman, whoever this is, I just feel like this is somebody who means a lot to you. And what they're saying about you has broken your heart. I'm sorry. You know, there can be a lot of pain as things change and transition. You know what I mean? But what you gotta know, Scorpio, is that no matter what anybody says about you, it's not who you are. In fact, I was just going through this today. Somebody who means a lot to me said something rather snide, and I didn't deserve it. I was just having a normal conversation, and sometimes people think that they are joking, and they say very hurtful things like out of nowhere. And you love this person, you trust this person, or you try to, or you wish you could because you love this person so much. But they just say mean things because that's who they are. And, you know, it's made me feel kind of low. And I'm just like, no, nobody makes me feel a certain way. I've been meditating through that, refusing to say, oh, now I'm sad. You should never have nobody should have that much power over you that they can say one thing and it just drains you and makes you so sad. But we are human, and when we love someone who is a big part of our life and they say something to us, that we can't change that. But a lot of the times we'll say, hey, that hurt my feelings. And they'll say, like, what? Oh my God, because they love us. So just don't take those things to heart. Don't say, oh, well, they're saying that, so I guess that's what I am. No, 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 no. That's just their perspective. That's just their perspective. And if you love them, more than likely they love you. And just try to do your best to forgive them, because it's really better for yourself to forgive others. Don't let anybody, and you know what, if anybody wanted to say something about you to purposely hurt you, do you really want to give them that satisfaction? No. You're not the bad things that people say. You're not. You are you. You're wonderful for who you are. And Mother Earth wants you to know she sees you. Now, this is your fear card. So this is the moon. This is the card of Pisces. So this could be a Pisces in your life that you may be afraid won't be in your life or help you out anymore. But what this is the moon is illumination. When things are It's deception, it's intuition, okay? So you're very intuitive, Scorpio. So you could be afraid that your intuition's off. You could be afraid that something is going to come to light. You could be afraid that, like I said, like that maybe you'll have some reversed energy of a Pisces in your life, perhaps. But I feel like Mama Earth wants you to look at this, okay? The moon is also feminine energy. So when it's reversed like this, and you've got this reversed emperor who is masculine energy, and I see this reversal of the feminine energy, it just feels connected. I feel like you're afraid of more of this, of more of things. Maybe they said more stuff about you, and you find out, and it comes to light. You don't want to know. You're afraid that there's more than what you've already heard. Oh, you poor thing. Now here, what we have is the potential outcome for this reading, and this is the Page of Wands in the reverse. So the Page of Wands is, so you have another page here, okay? So this is young person energy. This is an energetic person. If this is a young person, this is the kind that will like run up the walls with energy almost. This is a person who is very childlike. However, when they're in the reverse, they're childish. Okay? This is someone who's opinionated, they're headstrong, they're full of demands. This is bad news sometimes, but you know what I'm feeling here? I feel that this fiery energy, okay, whether this is an actual Aries or not, and Aries is wand energy, fire energy. This person who is saying mean things about you is acting childish. You're above that. You're in your major arcana energy, or you're about to be. To me, that's grown up. This person is not. And it could be that you will not be, since this is also wands, you may not be talking to them for a while. And I would not blame you, because you're afraid of more of this bullshit coming to light. And then the wands, which you're afraid of. It's all because of this person. So I feel like, maybe what you've got here is a fire sign that's hurting your feelings. And if they're not an actual fire sign, they're carrying that energy. All right, so this is the underlying energy for this reading, and this is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this also showed up in Pisces reading. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is, now all knights are movement, all knights are bringers of change. This one moves very slow. He's very meticulous, methodical, crosses his T's, dots his I's. He takes the longest, but he's also the one knight that is probably going to end up king. He's extremely slow, but when he's upside down, he's at a standstill. Okay, so what's at the root of all of this is your quest for a new life has been at a standstill. There's been no change whatsoever. Fear not, for it is coming in the biggest, grandest way possible, and it's your way. It's your energy. I think you're going to feel great. I just feel like this sunbird that's rising is you. Like this is your old self, and this is your new self. Bigger, better, stronger, brighter. The sun also represents the masculine, and where you've been experiencing distorted masculine bullshit, you are going to rise with sacred masculine energy. Huge change. It's coming, and I think that you're going to be very happy. All right, let's see what the oracles have to say. Please don't forget to like, also comment, subscribe, share, all of that. I appreciate it all very much. And check out my book. It is part of my divine blueprint. I was told by a very talented psychic when I was 23 that I would write these books, and everything that she said would happen has. It's been really an interesting thing. So I saw her when I was 23 and I'm 49 now. For years I struggled over how I was supposed to write these books. And I tried a couple of times to start them and I couldn't. But now that I'm 49, I've got 2 of them written already. Nobody has not liked them. I haven't gotten a bad review. I only get good reviews, and people have said they've experienced spiritual healing. So that makes sense. If that's, Spirit wanted them to be written, and so I have, and so that makes sense now. So check out my books and see if you like them. All right, let's get some. Give it a knock to get out the old energy. Oh, no. That is just too many. I have a hard time holding these. I'm told all the time that I have really long piano fingers, but when I hold these like this, they don't feel long. I can't really do it the length way very well. I don't get cards that pop out for me. Like, this is the length way. Watch it. Oh, Spirit's showing me up. Like, you can't what? What'd you just say? Is there something you think you can't do, Allison? Because you know that we're going to tell you that you can. Don't limit yourself. See what I'm doing? So I'm just like, all right, thank you. Yay. What do we have? All right. Yep. Lizard, regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. You know what I'm feeling from this? You. Yep. You are a survivor. You are unparalleled. Nobody survives death. On other cards, you'll see that death is on a white horse and everybody bends to death. There's no one stronger. Okay? No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are the master of regeneration. So earthly life, no one can defeat death is what I'm saying, or at least we don't currently remember that technology. So until we can remember how to defeat death currently, it is one of the strongest energies there is. But even if we mastered death and nobody died anymore, there would still be major change. So then this card would probably be changed to change. The name of it. Turtle, sea turtle, protection. You are master of finding life's flow. Of course you are your water. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Persevere. Just keep on going. Go with the flow. And then the next one we have here is penguin, authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. Well, you're gonna be. Definitely. You are on your way to feeling like yourself, and you are authentic. Just be you. Be unapologetically you. Okay? Because you're awesome. All right. Let's see what we can get from the Gaia Oracle, and we will be closing out your weekly reading. If you would like another reading, I do have a playlist for every single sign, and all of these readings are timeless. All you got to do is see which one you're attracted to. So check out the playlists if you want another reading that you for you or someone else too. You could be like, oh, you need a reading, and they'll be like, well, how can I get one? And you're like, well, there's this reader, she's got this playlist. See which one that you're attracted to, and maybe it'll help them out. Wow, I think you got a couple of them. You got 3. Aw, you got 3. I heard one for each sword. That your heart is broken. The 3 of Swords. Eternal dance, movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. Oh, okay. So movement, like I said here, this at the bottom of the deck, you had this no movement at all, this Knight of Pentacles, where you're at a standstill with your quest for a new life. So this is movement is coming. Wheel of life, it means that the wheel does always eventually turn. And the path of least resistance, this is saying slow down. You don't have to do as much. Let things come in. You got that whole kind of go with the flow type energy from these two. You know, these are, well, they're all, doesn't this lizard have water on it too? Just seems like there's water in all of these cards here. And so it just suggests the flow. Go with the flow as if it were a dance. Also, dancing can help you raise your vibration. So if you're feeling brokenhearted, if you're feeling really sad because somebody's, being mean to you, put on some good music and dance, and you will feel a lot better. Oh, you know what this is? Thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. Serendipity is when things that are lucky happen with synchronicity. It's like miracles. And what I'm feeling from this particular card, like I was saying, the sun is the masculine energy. And I just feel like the masculine energy is apologizing that somebody is using the shadow side of this masculine energy with you. That is amazing to me. Now, see, I'll show you why the sun, in case you don't know. This is the sacred feminine Luna. She's the moon. The sacred feminine is the moon. You've got that in your fear, the sacred feminine. Remember I said that, right? Now, the sacred masculine is the sun. She's Luna, he's Sunny. The sun. So that's why I feel, see, this would also be the sun. And the sun card is the masculinity. It's also the happiest card in the deck. So the sun energy is happy. The sun, okay, the sun wants to be happy. It wants to be like this. The masculine energy is tired of being like this. It's saying, I'm sorry somebody is using my energy in a negative way. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness, what? Look, moonlight goddess. repressed emotions, healing and reflection. All water, 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 water. Moon and sun. Repressed emotions, healing and reflection. See the reflection on the water. And this is an angel. Now, the healing and the water, though, too, reflection. Okay? Reflect on what happened, and you'll heal. You're going to be healing very quickly. Oh. All right, let's see how much control you have over this situation. I can gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor. You've got the Emperor, Death, and the Moon. So that's only 3 out of 10 cards. So you do have most of the control. And like I said, you've got your own energy here. You're going to be feeling really good. You know what? I can't even. The masculine energy, the sacred masculine energy apologizes to you for others using the distorted masculine energy at you. And then they are telling you you're a moon goddess. Then the masculine is saying you're a moon goddess. And to dance. Well, that was really beautiful and it was really moving. And I hope you enjoyed your reading. And I'll see you next time.